This time on Driveway Finds,
we're gonna make this
look like this. Nice and shiny.
What we got going on today?
Well, today is a special day. It's one of my favorite things to do to a new vehicle. We're gonna clean it up, we're gonna buff it. And it's like you're taking old crappy paint that people are like, oh, when are you gonna repaint it? When are you gonna get that rust off? But we don't have to repaint it.
It's one of our favorite things is because, especially with like a darker color like black, it looks really dingy, it's dusty, it's gross, it has a little bit of rust on it. The rust will polish right off. Hit it with some foam pads, a little bit of polish, and it's gonna shine like a mirror. And I was saying earlier, it's gonna be a huge transformation today.
It's fun when you start to see your reflection in the paint. It's like you're getting somewhere. So what else are we gonna do too? We're gonna also.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use. We bought.
This is like the biggest can of spray paint I've ever seen.
Yeah, look at the nozzle on that.
Oh no.
No.
I got it.
These things are, you could paint a whole side of a truck with one of these. So we really didn't need the turbo can, but whoa, dude.
What? It's fine. Can I like test it out on something?
We'll test it on the Blazer.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ready?
No, don't get the wheel or anything like that.
I'm not gonna just paint your wheel.
That's what he says.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Just like whoa. It's like get like here.
I'm trying to dodge the wheel. Ooh, shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, hey, that's why I'm trying to go up here. Okay, here, I'll go up here. Oh my God. That is like, let's shake it first.
Yeah.
That
You're
is
supposed to
kind of
shake
crazy.
it for 2 minutes if you read the
Are
label.
we doing this, the Suburban or the Blazer today? Jesus.
I want to paint this whole thing with these.
Wow, really?
Because look at it. It's seen better days.
I'm just gonna.
Do the rocker. Yeah, just hit that whole thing. Yeah, you just go along.
Oh my God.
Go. Make it look good. You got it.
Holy.
Get it wetter.
This is like kind of crazy, dude.
Okay, we're not gonna buff the Blazer today, guys.
Oh my God.
Okay, dude. Look,
I'm honestly
I got it.
shocked how good that works. Okay, slow down.
No filming aside, this is exciting.
Wow, this looks like a new car.
I'm gonna go right up to that K5.
Oh my.
Special car paint?
Nope.
No, this is just Rust-Oleum.
House paint.
Yes,
Okay.
you guys gonna paint with the white paint?
So,
That's great.
we are gonna paint, the doors on our Suburban were white from probably like the mirror line down, and we're gonna paint it so that we can prep it for our special logos that we're gonna put on it.
We always like to let the chain dangle to let everyone know that at a moment's notice we're ready to rescue them. Because this winch, we got this working.
Yeah.
The PTO works and it's
awesome.
strong. I mean, it's really a good unit. And that's why we call it the unit.
Yeah, so not only did we get this thing running last time, we also have exhaust on it too. So now it's not just like straight piped and super loud.
Safe tires, decent brakes, everything. Decent brakes. And it fires like right up. I mean, couple, 2 or 3 pumps, watch it not pick up fuel. There you go, high idle. Damn it.
That was so exciting for a second.
It's okay. There we go.
There we go. Forgot that the brakes suck.
Dude, that paint, we're painting the Blazer 100%. Dude, you have to get a straighter shot.
Really? You think so, huh?
And maybe this thing's not even warm enough. Do you want the world to see you pull in like that?
Yeah.
It fits. We can move it.
It like barely fits in here. Jesus.
Well, I mean, I've seen. Let's be honest. I've seen you pull in better than that before.
Yeah. So you can see that this thing looks nasty, right? To like the normal untrained eye, this looks like it needs a paint job. But to us, when we walk up and we see a truck like this, we're like, oh, it's gonna buff. We know that this paint will buff out. All this rusty scale will go away. You will literally be able to see your reflection in this thing. And so we're also gonna paint So there's a paint line here that you can see. So when we work on the unit, we have to be very, you know, like, what's the word on purpose?
Methodical.
When we work on the unit, we have to be very methodical with what we do because we want this thing to be just like it was in 1969. So you can see there's a little tape line right here, and that's where the white paint was. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint from here down, and then the California Highway Patrol logos are gonna go here.
You know it's not gonna buff out though?
Stuff like this.
But
The rust.
we should show them what we have.
But we do have a patch panel for this. We actually went to a junkyard and found a 67 Suburban there. And that Suburban, weirdly enough, had its original window sticker inside the Suburban.
It gave its life.
Yeah.
I felt really guilty because it looked good from far, but it was really,
It was far from good though.
yeah. So what we have here is, I mean, find that. I mean, that's impossible.
Well, and so that's the thing about Suburbans is they don't make a lot of the patch panels for them. So we have to source them from actual Suburbans. You know, Suburbans that are too rough, that are past the point where they can give their parts to fix the unit.
Yeah, it was definitely like a guilty, sad moment, but you know, I hopped on the roof and I just sawed this whole thing off, and I kind of cringed while I was doing it. But
Just so you guys know, we're not crazy too. The hole on the inside, upper windshield area, was completely rusted out on that Suburban that was in the junkyard. So we wouldn't just walk up to a solid Suburban and just cut it out.
In a consensus of 3 experts, if you want to call us that, we were like, this is not savable.
Yeah.
It was gone. I mean, it had been wrecked multiple times. This was pretty much the only good part. I mean, like, look at that dent.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's forearm just.
I mean, and you can see how much we care because even a Suburban that was in the junkyard for 30 years, had all the parts pulled off of it and was wrecked in the front, we still shed a little tear cutting a piece out of it.
We took every little part we could off of it. Every little, like, grommet, everything that was Suburban only, we took off of it, and
For the unit.
we harvested it to its, you know, it's an organ donor, to be honest.
Yeah. So I also have another little treat for today. We might get to it, we might not. We did buy magnets so that we can either cover them up or take them off again, because obviously you can't drive around with this on your vehicle.
We're not going to try to pull people over.
This isn't just some treasure map, but there's treasure inside of here. Look at that. The unit will live again, and it will be
Is there the rears?
a highway patrol unit right here.
Oh, on the
Look
bottom.
at that.
Look at that.
I have been like counting down the days until we could put these things on.
Well, today's the day, hopefully.
Yeah. But what we'll do too is, you know, before we paint this, before we paint the white, before we put the decals on, we'll look at the old pictures and study them and try to see, you know, where they are, you know, how high they were and stuff like that. We want to get those decals in the exact same location as the old pictures.
I've been waiting
So
for weeks to do this.
I have a new pad. We can use this old one.
No, I'm going to do it with just a rag.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You don't want to ruin your pad.
Well, this pad's old, so I don't mind.
Still, that might be a good pad for me.
And then, so we have to be careful too. Somebody wrote 3521. With
Oh,
like
I'm not
paint
going
head.
anywhere near that.
So we'll be careful with this too. You know, if it does go away, we will redo it. So I'll take a bunch of pictures of this so I can see how the font is, how somebody wrote it, the sizing, all that kind of stuff.
We're not going to hurt that.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Just in case though, you know.
It's
Oh, you're
really-
picking like the worst spot.
I'm
Wow.
going for the hardest
Wow.
spot possible.
This is like the real test here.
So we can probably use a machine.
I was gonna say, your arm's gonna get tired. Look at this thing. It's huge.
Oh my God, this is some of the thickest rust we've ever tackled with our special
Yeah,
saw.
I don't know how this is gonna turn out.
Have faith. Have faith. It's gonna work. It may not be like brand new showroom floor shiny, but it'll be much more unique and interesting. Let me focus on one area just as a test. Yeah, this is pretty far gone. This is wet
It's
sand.
just too far gone, which is okay. We know there's gonna be rusty spots on it, and that's okay. You know, it's really just this hood area, which is fine, because we'll have all this shiny paint right here. It's just part of it. It's just part of its story, and it's okay. So I'm gonna do that area over
Yeah,
there.
you do that. That'll turn out good.
You can see how like the little, you know, rust has kind of moved its way down on the paint and stuff like that. So basically we're just gonna take that off and try to get down to the nice paint. And you kind of have to take your time because this stuff that we're using has a little bit of abrasive in it. I don't want to just go crazy and just go down to the primer or bare metal. Just want to take my time. Look at that. Just from me doing that by hand. Look at that difference right there. I mean, I can see my reflection in it now. So now this is a good base to be able to take the buffer and some wax, and then this will be really shiny at that point. So what we'll do is we'll go around this thing, we'll use our secret sauce on it, and
It's been a secret.
yeah, we'll use our secret sauce on it, and we'll get it down to this, and then after that we'll go through with the buffer and get it shiny again.
So how are we gonna do this? What's our first step?
I say let's just go around this thing with Patina Magic, our green stuff. Let's just go around it and get like some of this kind of scaly stuff off of it and get it down like this, and then let's just go over it with the buffer. You know what's nice too is, we also have a workbench right here. Like, I can set my buffer, I can set the wax.
You can
This thing's awesome. I mean, it's got it all.
eat a lunch there.
It's just begging us to restore it. So let's crack the hood open a little bit.
Yeah. Look out for
Oh, there's gonna be
collateral damage.
wax and. You think you could hold the hood for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. Right here.
Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
Nothing is more vibrant than old lacquer paint.
I mean,
Stuff that-
I've been dreaming of this moment, honestly. Like, this is what I've been waiting for.
I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see, but that is good.
I mean, look at that.
Wow, this thing's gonna
Look at
look
that. Look at that.
Wow,
Look at that. man.
factory run.
Look
right
at
there.
look at that. So look at the difference. It still surprises me every time. I've done this so many times, and it still just surprises me every single
Look
time.
at the old
Look at that
dinge
paint. Look how that looks.
versus that.
So that's why we say, like, when people are like, oh, this thing needs to be repainted, it looks so bad. You don't need to repaint it.
So every old oxidized, rusty vehicle like this, you gotta have a game plan. You have to think like, what's it really need? What parts? So like the hood is a kind of a different game plan here. This, easy. These fenders, doors, they're
all
gonna
this
buff
stuff.
out and look.
Here will look good.
This is
Yeah.
minutes to do. This is hours.
But you could see here too how there's like a rust line right here on the top of the fender. So from here up, you have to be careful because you're down to primer kind of bare metal. So you have to be easy up here. Down here, you still have good paint. Obviously, this is where the sun hits, you know, so down here will be easier than up here. Here, you're gonna take a little bit more time with it.
From here up, danger zone.
Yeah.
From here down, you can kind of just buff it like a normal
go for
vehicle.
it,
And then
yeah.
down here, this will be like new.
So our Patina Magic will even clean up the emblems too. So while I'm here, I'll just clean those up. I'll get some of these little scrapes and paint scuffs off. Oh, this area is gonna look really good too. That's gonna come out really nice.
Anytime you get an old vehicle, an old truck like this, and it has one of these like tow mirrors, for whatever reason, it's never like, you know, flathead, 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 or 3/8, 3/8, 3/8. It's always three different, completely different styles of bolts. So we have a 3/8, we have a flathead, and then new to me, I haven't seen this yet, we have a big old 7/16. It's probably like wood lag bolt holding that mirror on. So
Yeah, public service announcement, get better hardware.
yeah, just or matching hardware. If it was all this, I'd be like, hey, that's a good job. That's sturdy. But we have factory here probably, which, okay, it's not C's. It's just easier. It's 3 bolts. It's a lot easier to take the. It's a lot easier to just take the mirror off than to buff around it. It's just 3 bolts. Once you find the 3 screwdrivers you need. Oh, this one's like. Another thing that people with old vehicles do is whenever they take off the old mirror, they never put it back in the same spot for some reason. They're just like, yeah, it's close enough.
You just drill new holes.
Okay, I gotta go get that. Wow, it's not even a screw, it's actually a bolt. Very interesting. So this is right where we're going to paint the door back to its original white and put the original Highway Patrol logo. So we had to pull the dent right here. We couldn't leave it.
Hey, did you see this fender? Look at that. Look at
Already?
look at
You
that.
haven't even waxed it.
I'm just that's like just first buff.
Wow.
Look how
That's
clear
with,
that is.
that's with what?
That's with the McGuire. That's with
Oh,
Patina
wow.
Magic,
Okay,
and
okay.
then the McGuire's wax on there.
I think you should just buff this whole thing. I think
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
do-
so good. I think I'm just gonna do like special projects. Eat sandwiches, check in.
Go sit on your hammock.
My wife is making us those sandwiches again.
Really? Wow. Okay.
At least
no,
she said
you're,
she was.
You're gonna do special projects on the unit, and then I'll continue buffing, and then you'll join me.
And we'll come in together.
Yeah,
Fourth-
we'll just
fourth
buff to
quarter.
the- we'll just buff to the same spot.
Yeah, we'll just touch.
Just
like me.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Cool. I'm gonna get.
That's a funny,
I'm gonna keep
like,
going. I'm gonna get
sidetrack
this
funny
fender
reel
done.
right
That
there.
is a funny reel.
Yeah.
We got this thing all buffed out, and we are about to paint our first door white. So what we did is we put a little bit of grease over these rust spots, just so that we could wipe the grease off and have the rust there. We don't want the white to look brand new. So what I'm also gonna do too is just spray a little bit of water, so then when you paint over it, you'll see this red oxide primer underneath when you wipe it off. The paint won't stick to the water.
It'll sort of flake off naturally and give it a sort of natural, because we have red oxide showing here in black, but this would have been factory red oxide with white over it right here. So that's hopefully what we're
Should I
gonna
try it?
Just, I mean, the lightest little,
Little spritz. Ooh, it's okay to get a
That's
couple
fine.
big drops in there too.
that's fine. I'd say that's good. I won't go too hard.
Okay, you good? You good with that?
I'm doing
You
it.
ready?
I've been waiting, I'm dying here. Ugh, this can is so huge.
Okay, just take it easy on that thing. Oh my gosh.
I think maybe I'll start at the bottom.
Just start at the bottom. Yeah, that's like safe.
Oh dear God, is this gonna get paint everywhere in my whole shop? Oh, fuck it, dude.
You got cardboard? Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. Okay. Wow, this is like such a big moment right now. This is like,
Doing a touch-off pass.
yeah, just get it kind of.
Because I wanted to try to like hold a wet edge, but it's like really getting wet. I don't want it to run.
Okay. Yeah, just do a little bit at a time.
Yeah, so we'll let that hit.
Okay, let that dry. We can start masking off the other side now too.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, this is like.
already
I want
better.
the last time the doors probably were white on this thing was probably 70s,
It had to
1970s.
been like late 70s
Yeah.
because we know whoever owned it after or what worked for McClellan Air Force Base.
What are you waiting for?
It's a big moment. The water's just like.
That's perfect though. That's good. We want that patina. Okay, so are we going to be super impatient and just rip the paper off, or what do you think? Wow, that overspray goes a long way. Oh no, wait, that's just
what was naturally
that's just what
there.
was there. That's right. Okay.
I want to do another coat.
Really, I think it's probably good. Wow, I
done.
can't
We're
believe that
done.
door is just like,
We're done.
wow. Okay. Wow, you were like, that was like an artist, like,
It's dude. There's not a run on it,
you know what? You're right. That
and you
actually
sprayed
looks.
water on it. So
That actually looks great. Plus, there was that big fat dent right there, and it actually looks
honestly,
good.
that did.
That
As
actually
much
looks
as I
like
was really hating on myself,
Pretty good.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad.
The dent we didn't even notice is like, hey.
Yep, that's okay. We'll just put a chip there so it'll look like, yeah. Honestly, I think it's good. I think you're done. You already did the artist kiss. You're done. You can't even, that's like a rule. Oh my God. I think you're good. I think it's good. It's good.
I'm done.
Let's just impatiently rip the tape off.
No. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute.
Okay.
Start masking the other
Let's
side.
start masking it. Let's do smart things.
I mean, oh my God, where'd Jose go? We missed it. Oh, you're going all the way. Okay, we're doing the whole thing. Oh my God.
Oh, you totally missed.
Dude, that does not matter down there. But you're right, I completely missed a spot. Let's hope it's not like that up here somewhere.
Oh, wow. We are really going impatient level 9,000 here.
Yeah.
I'm getting like white paint all over me.
Oh God.
Oh, nice. The tape line actually is like spot on.
Oh, it's not done yet. I preserved all the DA marks for you. Okay, it's got a white door.
So we'll let it dry and then let's kind of like patina it. Let's get it dirty. Let's throw rocks at it. It looks good though. See, it's too white. It stands out too much.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We'll get
So-
it. We'll do my special rust stuff.
Okay.
And we'll,
Yep.
because that'll make the whole thing a little bit rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, so after buffing most of the day today, this paint is coming out pretty damn good. This side we didn't do, because obviously we're gonna paint this white, but look at this. I mean, I can see myself down the whole side of the unit. The back doors, looking awesome. I made sure not to buff our little handwritten 3521 there. And look at this guy was just putting the chains around the old bumper, hitting the back door. But this thing really came out better than I thought. I didn't think it was gonna be this shiny. I didn't think I was gonna be able to see myself in it, let alone see myself with like actual detail. This is probably my favorite spot. You get a little bit of the red oxide primer showing through and stuff like that. And it just looks like, this is the, patina that people want. This is the patina that people will fake on their vehicles, and the unit already has it. The factory used red oxide primer, so we're gonna put a little stripe so that we can sand through to it and kind of look like the paint's worn down to the primer.
Maybe hit up this
I mean,
edge.
that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah. Get it hard on that edge. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Okay, so then we'll let that dry. I could do, a little door edge action.
Maybe a little under the key if we're gonna plan for key patina.
Yeah, we'll do a little key spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a little door handle
Yeah, just get that area in there.
action too, from grabbing the door handle. So we'll let that dry. You can do the grease on the rust spots right there.
Where?
This is a little. I want to get this little rust line.
Oh,
It's
that
cool.
little line?
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me get that.
I like that little rub line. Okay, we'll let this dry. Where's your map gas torch?
It's on the other side on the table.
Okay.
So what this will do is the paint will stick to the grease, not the actual metal. And this will, you just love that map gas torch.
I use it for everything.
Toast in the morning.
I'm not even kidding. Like during the winter when I have to go to the bathroom at work and the toilet seat's cold, I bring a map gas in
No
there, heat
way.
up the toilet. I'm not even kidding. I will heat up the toilet seat.
Also disinfects.
What?
Also disinfects.
See?
I have a heat gun right over there.
I don't need it. It takes too long. I don't want your heat gun.
Yeah, wind, that'll help with our overspray problem. What do you think?
Go.
Good. Good. Just do a touch off. There we go. At this point, I'm just hoping overspray is not being my Camaro.
Ooh, yeah, that's a solid point. Okay.
Yeah, looks great.
I think we're good. A little weak down here.
Oh,
Oh, that paint just.
ooh, that. Should have used.
It
Should
just
have used
goes.
the green paint, the green tape.
Oh. It's okay. I'm sure they did not do a perfect job, by the way.
Actually, everywhere but that one spot is pretty damn good. Get paint all over my hands again. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a cop car or something.
Looks like a, yeah.
Ooh, this is gonna be.
Dude, it's okay. You're acting like we are making like a concourse show-winning paint job right now. But we literally just got spray paint from Home Depot and painted a door on a vehicle that has rust spots.
To me, this is concourse.
It's gonna be okay.
Just push him into it.
We want the patina.
Jose, you're here. I just.
That would be some patina.
No, that'd be too much.
It doesn't look like a total.
How's it
piece
look?
of- Yeah, anymore.
Oh,
Wow, dude, it looks off. Like the rust, like looks great.
I
on
told
the
you
hood.
it ended up
Like,
working out.
That totally worked out. This is the money shot right here.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah, dude. Let's mess up that door a little bit, huh?
I want to throw some shit
Wanna
on
throw
it.
some rocks at it?
Wait. The fine rocks?
You want to go fine rocks or want coarse rocks? What do you want to do?
Is that too much? Too hard?
I mean, it's stuck to the paint now, so that's gonna suck for putting the decal on.
Damn it, you said it.
Well, you shouldn't have done fine rocks.
Oh. It
Yeah.
looks better.
You gotta do like,
That's, I'm gonna dent it now. And what you need is a medium-sized rock.
ooh, that was
Ooh,
kind of
dude, hard
That
rock.
was kind of a big rock. All right, let me get the map gas. The thing that sucks is the rocks are stuck in the paint now. The rocks are stuck in the paint.
Well, we can't put the decals on that.
Not morning time chicken.
So every time I fake patina anything, it's always like a new learning process. And so, you know, you want to mess it up a little bit. So I threw some rocks at it, but maybe the rocks were more like dirt and it's stuck in the paint. So now I just have water on it. I'm just using my hand like time. Like this is just like hopefully simulating years of use and abuse. And I think it's really working. It really has a weathered look now. Looks natural. Dustin hasn't seen it for a minute, so. With more water in my hand, using my hand to kind of buff it. And then like that looks like a perfectly natural. Ooh, you gotta have water or else you can feel the paint start to get sticky. Dustin, come look at this.
Hey, you got all your rocks off.
Yeah, it's like good. We could put
Nice.
the decals on, honestly.
But is it still tacky?
I mean, not with water, it's okay, but.
It's like really wet still. My thumb was like,
Watch what I was doing. Doing this.
the water's like a barrier.
Yeah, the water just like lets you just like, I almost feel like wet sand, like what?
Honestly, well,
Yeah.
it might bunch up the paint though.
Let me try a little bit. What's the worst that could happen?
let's just let it dry for a little bit more and let's do the decals in the back.
No balls.
You're the one that doesn't want to use a map gas torch. Oh, let's use the heat gun. It's really delicate. It'll be really nice.
You're the one that's like, dude, let's just water the inside of the cab. It looks amazing. I regret the fine gravel, but overall it's cool. Having a white door really changes it up. It's like before it was just like a black Suburban, and now like for sure you know this was an ex-police vehicle. So it's cool. I'm in love with it, obviously.
It honestly, like, it looks so good.
It looks naked without the decals.
It does, but-
100%. It's just like, what am I missing?
But I'm shocked that it turned out that good.
It's amazing.
It's totally amazing.
Finally, the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to put on the Highway Patrol logos. Unfortunately, the ones that I got on eBay, they're just not the right size. Compared to the original vintage pictures of the unit, they're just too small. Brito and I went back and forth for a while, and we decided to place them roughly centered in the doors.
Eventually, we're going to replace these with more correct decals, but these will work for now, and it'll give the unit that original look that we're going for. So we've I've never put decals on this big before, especially on an old vehicle like this with dents and, you know, imperfections in the paint. So we had a little bit of trouble. We had to watch a couple YouTube videos, but eventually we prevailed.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's perfect.
Jeez, like,
Yeah. All right, let's get the Patrol on there. Okay, give me some. Come on, water boy.
because it softens the paper.
It does, yeah.
All the blood, sweat, and tears is the hardest job you had.
Honestly, it totally is.
Sticker fluffer.
Oh, 100%. My squirts have to match his strokes.
So how are we feeling about the door logos? That actually went great.
Yeah, tell me what's going on. It's a big moment.
It's a huge moment.
Yeah, so these are the decals you've been waiting for.
The paint is still a little on the wet side, but
Obviously, impatience is the theme of the day today. We're just excited. We just want to see what we've been waiting to do this.
I think impatience is brilliant. It's just going to help the patina of this.
Okay.
So
it looks like
the G is pretty centered, like right here. You know,
the G, the line of the G
the
is
G
like
sort of is like with the lock
right
cylinder.
there.
Do we know?
A is like right here, and the O is like. Okay, just start spraying me. Dude, not me.
You
I mean,
said
it
spray
is
me.
hot outside. So. Wow, the wind is.
Oh my God.
Gonna be good thing we sprayed it. We're good. We're
Wow.
good. All right, is the door?
Sufficiently wet.
I'm gonna probably need help. Because the bottom of the circle needs to be perfect
Where?
on the door.
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Right here?
We gotta get it pretty. Like right there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so.
You think, yeah?
I feel like I'm wrapping a car.
Maybe kind of hard. Give over right there.
Take it. Just take the scraper out of my hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, here we go. That's spraying. I know, right?
It's way better than Christmas,
This
dude.
is way better. I should have told myself this when I was 10 years old.
You go back in time trying to explain to your 10-year-old self, someday, son, you'll own a Highway Patrol Suburban. You're like, but I want Pokemon.
No, I was Hot Wheels, dude.
It's not even, it's like not even, it's totally good. Dude, this is amazing. What a glow up.
Oh wow, here it is. Here we go. This is when you start to see the colors of the little star, the little badge. Oh yeah,
Felony,
dude.
here we come.
Felony on our way. You know what we could do? We could maybe just like, oh my gosh, we just had no idea. We've seen other cop cars.
They'll pull us over just to tell us how cool we are. Are you kidding me?
They better. Honestly, they better.
Watch this, they impound it.
They impound it because they want it back.
Wow!
They
You know what?
could just do that.
They could just cash us out. I'd be happy. Oh, dude, wow. What a big difference. And the patina's looking good.
See, this is why we bought this thing. It's for this moment right here. Look at that. You know what? The door it's kind of working.
Let's go pull someone over.
Let's get some of that grease off.
Hold on, I gotta get more water and soap.
Okay. Wow. The unit's back. Man, look at that thing.
Wow, dude, what a trip.
That's it.
What a trip.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah. And the back. Well, how's the back doing?
I think the back's probably pretty good.
All the letters are falling off? Yeah, that looks fine.
I've been thinking about these decals, those white doors, and this paint buff, like since the minute, not even before we bought it, I've been thinking about this. I mean, how could you not? Look at this thing. Look at it.
So we just had a nice long day bringing this thing back to brilliance. Painting it, putting the decals on, buffing it. It went great.
Yeah, I mean, today was awesome. It was totally ideal. We didn't have any big, problems come up. The paint turned out way better than I thought. I mean,
Way better.
there's literally times where you'll be buffing a car and the paint doesn't come back shiny. And this thing totally did. I mean, look at it. The decals even went on. Even though we were a little impatient, the paint might still be a little bit wet.
It's fine.
It came out great. And, the biggest thing is I'm super excited to show this thing to everybody on Driveway Finds and to just all the enthusiasts out there, all the people that, are going to love this Suburban and, former CHPs, present CHPs. I'm super excited.
So we have our CHP car show we want to go to coming up in October, just for vintage, former. Is it just Highway Patrol?
I think it's all police cars, but there is going to be a lot of Highway Patrol people there. There's the Facebook group that I'm a part of, and a lot of the members are going to be there. They're going to tell us what radio systems it had in it, where the shotgun was, all that kind of cool stuff, all these weird random holes we have for lights and switches and stuff like that. We're hoping to get a little bit of that information when we're there.
It'll be a great place for us to network with people who have the wisdom for these old. I mean, this thing is older than both of us, so we need to find some retired guys that can help us find where everything goes. I've been a Suburban fan for before they were cool, and for me this is huge because this was inspiration when I built my Suburban, and it's like I don't know how to describe it other than like it'd be like dating the girl whose picture you had on the wall, It's like, for years you're like, oh man, that's a really cool one, but it's got to be gone, and then you find it, and now it's got the decals on it, man. It looks legit.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
So I'm excited. I mean, it's different. It's not for everybody, but it's for me,
Yeah, out of all the cars that I've had, you've had, all the cars that I've worked on, this is way up there. Even working on the Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives Camaro, the 56 that we have, all that stuff, this is definitely in the top 5 for me. I mean, this is such a cool historical vehicle, one of 3, the only one left. How could you not love this thing?
I can't wait to pull somebody over in it.
What are you doing right now?
That's what Ricky wants us to do.
Yeah?
Our friend is hell-bent on us. Look, okay, I want you to slam me against the hood. We're gonna make a whole little video. He's like, I want bad boys. The theme.
Wow.
Bad boys.
Literally so many good reels for Drive-By Finds like that.
Yeah, it's going to be hilarious. 100%. It's going to be cheesy and hilarious like we like it. Yeah. So.
On the next episode, we are super excited to bring the crown jewel of our fleet back home to the California Highway Patrol for the first time in probably, 30, 40 years.
Now, we really don't know what to expect when we're taking this thing back to Fleet Command. It could be as simple as a photo session, or it could even be something more than that. What me and Dustin are both really hoping is that we can throw them the keys and they're going to hop in it and drive it around like a police car, like a unit.
Watch on our YouTube channel and check out our Instagram, driveway_finds, for daily updates and when the next video is going to come out.